Hello beautiful people, my name is Michaela Curtis and today we are going to be talking about graduate school application essays and the 101 behind writing a good essay. Now the first thing you'll need to do is to look up the school or program that you're wanting to apply to and figure out what their essay requirements are and of course when those essays are due by. Ideally, you want to give yourself 2 or more months for you to write these essays. This is for a couple reasons. First, you want to give others who are reading through your essays, whether that's a mentor or a friend or a family member, give them plenty of time to actually read through these essays and make sure that what you are trying to portray is actually being received by them. Also, you want to give yourself enough time so that you can put the essay away for at least a couple weeks and then come back to it later and reread it and actually think, is this really what I want to say? Before you start writing your essays, you want to make a mental map of all the different essay requirements from that school and think about what all you want to say in each essay. You don't want to have too much overlap between essays, so it's important that you make this mental map. For example, on a medical school application, you have a primary and a secondary application. For the primary, you'll have a personal statement, and then you'll also have 15 different smaller activities essays, which 3 of those you'll go into depth about most relevant experiences. Then you have your secondary essays. So it's really important that because you have so much to say in all of these essays, it's going to be important that you don't overlap too much. It's okay to talk about the same thing twice or a couple of times, but you definitely don't want to be copy-pasting from multiple essays. Now before I would start writing my essays, there were a few steps that I had followed to help me write a better essay. The first thing is that without overlapping too much information from the other essays, what experience in my life or mental image did I think about when I first read their question? 2, write down these experiences or a short summary of those images. 3, outline the necessary information from above for your essays. Then, after I had this information down, I simply just started writing. These essays are for the admissions committee to really get an idea of who you are. So you have to be truthful in everything that you're saying, of course, but you also want to maybe take a little time for yourself and to really think about why you're choosing this particular field. And lastly, after typing up all of the information and having it there, I went back and looked at the individual character or word counts for each individual school after thinking about why I wanted to be in each school to begin with. And then I would have taken out the less pertinent information to my journey towards that degree in that program or school. Something that I strongly recommend using is Grammarly after getting your completed draft. This is where you would send it out to friends, mentors, even a TA, and basically anyone else that would have the time and the energy to read your essays and give you valuable feedback. Like I said in my last video, you don't have to take everyone's advice, but you definitely need to make sure that what you are trying to portray is actually being received by the application committees, or at least in this case, those who are reading it. That's going to be really important for you to make sure that everyone that's reading your application is actually being able to get a good taste of who you are and why you want to be a part of this program. And I will speak from experience and from feedback from actual application committees. What you are saying in your essays is really going to matter. If you have a passion for what you're doing, you're going to write a good essay because that passion will come through. Well, that was a lot of information. I have the tips summarized here in case you want a screenshot. But remember, there's still so much information that can be found online with other YouTube videos and blogs and people who have also been through this journey. And remember to take some time to be with yourself before starting these essays. It will also truly let you shine through your application and the essays that you present. Like and subscribe for future advice and informational videos. I wish you the best of luck throughout your educational graduate school journey. And as always, thanks for watching.